Okay. Are we on? Okay. Martin Bisi, Bisi Studio. This is where I've been doing it for a long time. Like 1981, I think, was the first record. And I'm kind of sort of closing down publicly. And part of my moving on is I'm going to take all the records down. And this is for real. I'm taking them down. I'm also kind of honestly getting sick of just being surrounded by 25 years of labor and work. So I'm just going to go through, and it's funny because I feel this is going to be a bit of a you know, like, I guess like a memorial where they call out the names of, you know, the casualties and stuff like that. Here we go. First up, Palace of Oranges. What's interesting about this, by the way, is the guy from the Pixies. What's his name? Devon?
Joey Santiago.
That's it. Oh, by the way, Devon is in his band Pretendo, and one of his records is getting taken down too. So, yeah, so Joey Santiago plays on this. I just mixed it, though.
And I also think this is a bad idea, by the way.
Okay, thanks. Okay, good. So that's that. Cop Shoot Cop. Consumer Revolt. This sort of, this says a lot. It's like New York. Very 80s. It's cool. Good stuff. Oh, Railroad Jerk. This was one of the first records on Matador. No, actually, I don't know. Maybe 3 years down the line, but Matador's an old label. There we go, another Railroad Jerk. Sonic Youth. This is a weird record, like a 12-inch single called Master Dick. Yeah, it actually is Sonic Youth, believe it or not. And half of it is like Ramones covers, which I did not record, but I recorded the other weird quasi-techno electronica side. So that's the one they came to me for. Here's the first Sonic Youth record I recorded. Bad Moon Rising. Excellent cover. It's a, well, you see what it is.
How'd you get that gig?
Well, the story goes that I think that they heard about me from the whole hip-hop buzz. Because there was a whole hip-hop buzz. And I was doing a lot of hip-hop records and recordings. And that had all the street cred. Everyone was blown away by hip-hop. So that's what drew them in, you know? They actually, I think, well, there was an interview where they said, oh, we got this guy, he's a hip-hop producer. And that was me, strangely enough. Unsane. Aggro. Like pseudo noise metal, kind of. Although they wouldn't like me saying metal, but that's what it is. Total Destruction, Fake Blood. They mixed the blood here, actually. I remember when they did that. Awesome. Alice Donut. This is a pseudo live record recorded at CBGB's, Dry Humping the Cash Cow. Elliot Sharp, experimental guitar player extraordinaire. There's a bunch of his records, so we'll hear more about him. Alice Donut, their oeuvre. I love this record. Pure Acid Park.
Still around.
I think it, yeah. Oh, what, they're still around?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Barbez. La Gusana Ciega was a Mexican band I did on a major label. Really awesome. Mod rock. It was cool to work with some of La Raza, you know. Golden Palominos. This was really cool. A lot of crazy people in here. Laswell, Arto Lindsay from DNA. It's Anton Fier's band. He was in the Feelies, excusez-moi. And Arto from DNA. Long ago stuff.
Zorn on there.
No, Zorn's not on there, I don't believe.
Thought he is.
Well, you know what? Everyone else is.
Sid Straw.
Sid Straw did that. Oh, you know what? Zorn is on here.
Yeah, Fred Frith.
Fred Frith is on. Okay.
Laswell.
Yeah. I see. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Game Calls.
Yep.
Zorn.
David Moss.
David Moss. Michael Beinhorn from Material. Jane Jensen. One of our phones is going off. Jane Jensen's like this awesome techno gal. Really cool. Burner. Botanica. Cool band. Material. Seven Souls. This has William Burroughs speaking on it. Very cool. Also was used, Girls with Breasts on the cover. Always works. This record, some of the songs were used in a Sopranos show.
What year was that?
Like last year.
Oh, was that recorded?
Oh, this? It's like,
Early.
I don't know. a long time ago,
80s.
in mid-'80s, late '80s. That I liked, by the way, that it was on the Sopranos thing. I have no problem with that kind of stuff.
What about material has some relevance, right?
Yeah, because the studio
To the
started
studio.
with material. Is that
Right.
what you
Used
implied?
to do the rehearsal room.
Yeah, this was the rehearsal room for material, that's right. And Laswell from Material used to live here. So we started the studio together, me and Bill Laswell. Stuart from Lubricated Goat.
Nice.
This is sort of a side project for Fetus, Jim Thirlwell. Clint Ruin, Lydia Lunch, Stinkfist. And they're in a passionate embrace. Oh, and also on here there's a song, I think the other side is like Lydia and Thurston Moore from Sonic Youth doing something. The Gunga Din, Bill Bronson, you might know him. And this gal, Maria, used to play with me. And this is Michael Gerard's wife, Siobhan. Low Life, duet of Bill Brotzman and Bill Laswell. All like low bass instruments. Low Life, see? Total noise, very dirty, really cool. That's the building, that's where the studio is. And that's Brotzman outside. And this is Bill somewhere in the Midwest.
Nice.
Marlo Marin, she's a gal that lives in the neighborhood. Ah, my record, my new record coming out May 15th. Sirens of the Apocalypse.
Oh, let's see the back.
Turn back now and you can tell the tale. This is a great record. Please buy it. Care about me?
Ooh.
Here's the record that actually started the whole sucker. This is a Brian Eno ambient record that I recorded. Well, we recorded a lot of stuff. And of that stuff, one song made it onto the record, and the rest of it, I think, bits of it, because it's ambient, you know, you can like take it apart, ended up on some other records. But one song, the opener, which is nice, was recorded here, and this is what helped finance the studio, in fact. We had it as a rehearsal space. That financing, because I got the money ahead of time, is what helped put it together. And Brian Eno was our pal. He was a big supporter of like New York stuff back then, No Wave, you know. Alice Donut, the new record, Fuzz. Halcyon. It's a cool rock band, very proggy. The gal Dorrit. There we go, there's Dorrit. She's a thereminist now. And she goes all around the world playing theremin and does like poppy stuff. Beat Circus. It's a new band. It's a band I just did. Great artwork. It's the Neutral Milk Hotel guy that did that record, the Airplane Over the Sea, did this artwork. You can see the similarity.
Did they do Sicilian Clan on there?
What's Sicilian Clown?
Sicilian Clan. They played it the other night.
Oh, I don't.
Show I ran into.
That's not in. That's not on here.
No. Instrumental.
Yeah, no, that's not on there. Talker. This is U.S. maple. You can barely see it. It's just black, and it looks like there's dust on it. But it's there. It is. It's like scratched into the dust. Talker. Everything's black. This is Pineal Ventana. There you go. X Models. Total aggro, no wave. Zoo psychology. Really cool stuff.
Let's switch sides.
Just keeps going down the thing. Glitter Pals. Okay. Low High. This is Hollis from Boss Hogg, the drummer, but she's like, you know, getting up front and funky. Surgery was on amphetamine Reptile. R.I.P. One of the guys is no longer with us, I'm afraid. Clem Snide. This was recorded everywhere, I think, like in Memphis and stuff, and I did like a lot of the overdubs, mixing maybe on 2 songs. I did a bunch of stuff. Anyway, Eve from Clem Snide and blah, blah, blah. Live